What's up, buddy? Hey there, friends. Ahoy and welcome back. I'm just getting home from work. So I was just talking to Shadow over there. Here I am. I'm live. I'm waiting for some people to come in. But we're going to do the shark drawing, the Sharky Shark bag giveaway drawing to one of my friends. And if you're watching this and you remember that this has a little curse word in it, if you're offended by the curse word, please, and you happen to win, please tell me and I will make you a different one. But a lot of people, like 99% of you, think it's hilarious. Hey there, sis. So because I never have anything to do while I'm on a live, I saved, I made my list all week long of all of the names. So I will be cutting apart names while I chitter chatter with you guys. Hey, Cindy. So let me get to that. I have my trusty plastic bag here. Sorry for the crinkles, y'all. Oh, get my nice handy dandy nursing scissors out. I had a pretty good turnout. There was about probably maybe 140, 150 entries. I got about 20 or so a day. Some days a little more, some days a little less. So it was really good turnout. Trying to think of the best way to do this. Or maybe I'll just do it this way. Up the middle. And this way too, I could see if anybody duplicated their entries, because I just put one day per page, and not like, I have that many people that I couldn't double check. And there's Tammy. Hey there. So how was work today? Well, it was the last day of clinicals for the level 1s, and they were absolutely a squirrely mess. Because they were so ready to be done, and they still have finalists to study for. So and of course, we had our parting ceremony. We had gifts for them, and well, I didn't, because I'm broke as a joke, but my co-instructor had some nice little, like stuff you get off Temu and from the dollar store, that kind of thing. Just little nursey type gifts to give them. And I told them someday that, I would be able to treat them, and that right now all they have is my undying gratitude, and that I love them very much, and that's all they were getting from me. And they understood, because they know the kind of the shenanigans that have gone on this summer. So, but anyway, so, and there's Patricia. Well, and the amount of, I've only ever taught these kids like two of the class periods this summer, and they must have been thoroughly impressed by my teaching ability, because they've gone to the director of the program, and let her know how awesome I am. I mean, not to toot my own horn, I know I'm awesome, but so yeah. And so this summer I was just serving as an adjunct instructor, and I have applied for a full-time faculty position, and so we have like never learned so good from anybody. And Of course, I see my boss with her hands on her hips, like, "What? I thought I was your favorite. I thought I was the best." And they're like, "No, Mrs. LeBlanc is." And I'm touched that they still call me Mrs. It's like, yeah, they're young enough to be my children, but it was like really cool. So yeah, and this has been so I graduated with my master's degree, nursing education in 2021. And of course, it was during COVID and everything. And so I have never, up until this point, never had in front of a live studio audience. And so, they'll know the fact that they were my first real in-person lecture too. So that makes it even all the more special because I told them outright that it's like I'm nervous because y'all are the first time I've actually taught in front of real live people. And so, I mean, not including middle school. Middle school doesn't count because I was a public school teacher also. And middle school students don't care because they don't, they don't really know. Anywho, so it was a fun experience. So we just have to do finals and then we'll be done for the semester. So hopefully everything will be wrapped up and tied up by Thursday, hopefully. And so I finished my Stars and Stripes bag and I already gave it to somebody before I even featured it on a summer Cal video. Hold on. Oh, please. I got to plug in my laptop. Let me reach around y'all right quick. I'm reaching around behind your backs. There we go. That's better. Let's see. Somebody said hi, Lynn. So did Lynn come in? Anyway, I'm trying to watch what I'm doing and not watching the chat very well. So yeah, because we don't want me to cut my fingers off. And so while I'm sitting here cutting these out, I guess I will. Ouch, I did not pull your hair. I did not pull your hair, Missy. Stop spreading stuff before Mom and Dad get on to us. Come on. Hey, Susie Q. Good to see you. Girls, stop it. I'm trying to do a live here. Y'all getting me in trouble. So anyway, my next project that I want to kind of talk about, and I'm trying to bring it into fruition, is something called the front porch or just the porch. I haven't decided. And it's meant to serve a couple of different things, I guess. And so what it is going to be more embroidery. You can go along with me if you choose, or you don't have to. I'm trying to figure out all the particulars of it, but basically it's going to be a soothing type atmosphere with maybe like a little quiet music behind while I tell you a story. And not like a far off out in the, not a far out story, but kind of like mainstream fiction, like something that could possibly happen, like say a trip to the park or something like that. And it's going to be basically you see me sewing and that's all you see. You don't see my face. You watch my hands sew while I tell the story. And it's going to be in, excuse me, I should not have eaten on the way home. It's going to be kind of like to help with the, reduce anxiety and maybe help with depression. But folks that have mental health issues, it's kind of going to be like a safe, calm space to come and spend a little bit with me, and kind of like a reminiscence type story. That's what I'm getting after. Like we're reminiscing together while we sit on my front porch. And I'm sewing, and you can sew too if you want to. And um, the way that I kind of want to do it, I don't want to release the whole pattern all at once, but maybe like a piece to the puzzle or a piece to the story every week. I haven't, that's why I say I'm still working on it, and I'm trying to figure out all of the pieces and parts to it. And so, and I'm trying to keep it all aligned with so the story that I'm coming up with is going to match my next summer craft along project. So the project and the sewing will match. And it won't be like this fast and furious thing like Shark Week was. And I sincerely apologize if y'all thought that you had to finish your shark embroidery by the end of the week. I thought it kind of made it, I thought I said somewhere that it was August 31st, and then I changed my mind to the end of summer, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't say anything to anybody. So, there's that. But I'm really excited about the porch project because it's something that I feel like will benefit a lot of people. And, I don't necessarily care if I ever get monetized. I don't care if I ever, if anything ever comes of this YouTube channel, except the community that I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to grow a community of friends where people feel safe to come and craft together. And I'm trying to um trying to keep the drama low in my community. I'm trying to branch out and reach other crafters with the sewing. Um, yes, crochet, because there's a ton of you who are crocheters, and that's how we kind of all met. But, just like trying to branch out with the knitting too, trying to help Missy get acquainted with the knitting. I'm just trying to bring other crafts into it. So maybe people who can't crochet or can't knit can maybe do something else. And so I've been investigating other crafts that maybe we could possibly do together. But I'm just trying to take I don't want to say I'm trying to take the excitement out, but I'm trying to bring calm to a certain little corner of the YouTube streets to, my front porch, basically. And so that's kind of where the front porch is going. I'm trying to still work on the quilt. With the YouTube aunties, I have YouTube aunties sending me fabric for the kids' quilt, and then after I finish that one, I've got another one kind of in the wings, but it might be a while before I start the next quilt. But I have been making remarkable progress on the kids' quilt. I'm already up to block 8. I feels like the last 3 have gone really fast. And so I've decided pretty much all hand sewing is very calming. And I think with the state of this world, we need a little bit of calming in this world. And so oops, I dropped one. Excuse me, I had to pick up one. And so that's kind of where I'm at with upcoming projects. And if you hadn't guessed, there's going to be a fall craft along. If you hadn't picked up on those subtle hints that, that this was kind of starting to be a seasonal thing, well, here you go. Here's your announcement. I'm not officially announcing it just yet, but in a few more days, like 20, 22 more days, something like that. Like a month before fall, I will put out the official, yes, we're going to have a fall craft along. Yarning for a smile. Yep. So I agree. There's not going to be drama here. And if that means like shutting comments off and things like that in my videos, I will. Space for everybody. So I don't need drama, and I don't need my drama to affect y'all. Oh, that's right. It's August. It's the Great Tennessee Yarn Tour. Dang it. Missing it again. I was really hoping I'd get to take a vacation and go see Missy, and oh well. Daggum. So for those of you who came in a little bit late and wonder what the heck I'm doing, I have everybody's names and I'm cutting them in a bag. I'm making sure all my entries get into the bag. And I'm trying to read the comments every now and again, because I feel like a bad host if I don't, read the comments every now and again. I will also say I've had quite a few people give me pictures for patches, for the summer patches and for the shark patches. I currently have college sweatshirts on my embroidery machine. And when I do sweatshirts, I have to change the arms on the machine to wider arms because it takes an 11 by 13 to run the sweatshirts. And so until I get those arms back to the 10 by 10 size, I can't run anything but the sweatshirts. So I have not forgotten about anybody, and I've not addressed the picture. I mean, I've sent people emails back thanking them for their pictures, but I have not sent anybody summer or shark patches out yet. And I will let y'all know when I do that. But like I say, I've got like 2 more or 3 more sweatshirts I got to run, and then I will run patches. But this is the last week of school, so hopefully I will get those done today and tomorrow and maybe Tuesday. I will get those last sweatshirts out, and then for the rest of the summer vacation, like the 1 or 2 weeks that I get, I can run patches. So this contest is open. It's not a contest. This gift is open to even the international people, and I think I had at least 1 international person, maybe 2 international people enter. So that was cool to see. I was very surprised at the beginning of Shark Week. I had something like 137 views on my first day video. It kind of tapered off after that. But, still 137 for my first day was not bad. And I feel like I learned a lot of lessons about doing all of the Shark Week embroidery and stuff. I will say it's a lot easier to do embroidery tutorials than it is to try to knit or crochet on camera. It's very hard to try to knit and crochet on camera. But I also learned some editing tricks too So maybe I can like not have to shoot so close up to my hands, and I can just like crop it, because all this time I've been trying to shoot close up to my hands, and it doesn't work when you get it so close up to your hands, then you move out of the frame. So, because I mean, I'm a teacher, y'all. I love to teach. And whether it be shark nonsense or whatever, embroidery stitches or so I had some suggestions for Halloween and Christmas type ideas, and that's a possibility, but don't forget, well, thank you, Cindy. Don't forget that September is like Hobbit month for me. So we'll be doing some Lord of the Rings type stuff in September and through the fall. Because if y'all remember, back when we started Wooblin' Wednesday, somebody's husband bought them a big Lord of the Rings collector box, and I have yet to do any of those woobles because I have been waiting on September. I'm still trying to figure out how to squeeze in that other collector box because I really want the other collector box too. Because I have to get Samwise. I have to, in his little frying pan. If nothing else, I'm going to get Samwise and the frying pan. I mean, I love everybody else, but between him and Frodo, they're my two favorites. But it's weird because The Hobbit is my favorite, but Frodo and Sam don't show up until The Lord of the Rings. I mean, until the, like, anyway, I don't know. So be prepared for some Hobbity fun in September, since that is my favorite book/movie series. But even that is kind of really weird because my favorite author is Stephen King, so why wouldn't my favorite book be by Stephen King? But I'm a mystery even to myself. I have made it up to Thursday. I don't know, day 5, whatever day 5 was. I think that was Thursday. I'm super excited watching this. I have 13 of you watching me cut up paper. I just wanted to make sure that I had everybody's name in here, and this is the only way I could think to do it without, losing anybody or duplicating anybody and if I do a live, then y'all can all see me draw it live. And there was no take backsies. Yes, teaching on camera is very awkward in compared to in person. Especially if you're trying to teach a hands-on skill that you're trying to watch on, trying to watch while it's weird. I would rather teach in person, and that way you can kind of see what they're doing and kind of help guide them. And And oh, guess what? Another shark shirt. I did not make this one. This one came from Galveston from Moody Gardens. We stayed there on vacation before we moved here. They actually have an aquarium, and no, there's no sharks in the aquarium, but they have a nice exhibit about sharks that live in the Gulf. And so, and for those of you who didn't know, Galveston is on the Gulf. Just a little geography in case y'all didn't know. I'd rather go there for the history than the beach, but you know, because there's 1,000 other beaches I would rather go to than that one. I don't know why Missy and Patricia's cats love to listen to the sound of my voice. Maybe it's because they've just heard me so much and they just like, oh, who's that person? Where's she at? I guess I've just become such a fixture in their lives that they just look for me. Okay, Friday and Saturday. 2 more days, guys, 2 more days. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. I have not done a live in forever either. I just don't know what to talk about on camera. So I would rather be on the side of the camera that can edit and all of that and take it back if I make a mistake and start totally over. But I felt like this was important and I had to do it. So we're getting there. What? Hold on here. Where is Shadow? Shadow. Why is it like hooked on wishing? What is the problem here? It keeps deleting all of Amy's stuff and I don't know why. So I just happened to look up and see, sorry, Amy. Shadow is right over here in his bed, in his big old bed, looking at me like he's ready to go to bed, like the real bed. And then she said 17 chains. And then I don't see anything else that was deleted. So, anywho, I don't know. I guess Nightbot just doesn't like Amy for some reason. I need to take Nightbot off there. I just tend to chatter on when I'm nervous on camera. So Right now, I'm just tired because I've been at work all day. One of them said something about wanting to give up their kids, and not really. She was playing around. She's like, "I got 3 kids. Anybody want them?" Da, 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 da. And I'm like, I looked at her and I said, "How old are you?" She said, "I'm 23." And I'm like, "Honey, my children are all older than you, so you can keep your children." It's like, I don't even want you. Sorry, but my children are all older. And she just laughed. She's like, "Show off." I mean, there are a few that are there. I mean, there's a couple that are older than me, which I can't understand wanting to change careers this late in life, but whatever. More power to them. If they want to be nurses this old, that's great. But the majority of them are in their 20s. Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm glad Nightbot finally let Amy into the party. Man. All right, this is it. This is the last 2 little strips that I have to cut. And I want to take a moment to let you know how much I appreciate y'all, because this is the time of the day when I'd be sitting over in my corner over there working on my son's quilt, my son and Bailey's quilt. And so I'm giving up quilting time to be on this live with y'all. Because goodness knows I only have, let's see, how many days till the wedding? Let's see, I have 275 days till the wedding. That quilt ain't going to make itself. So tonight is all about the aunties. The aunties are partying. Tried to make sure and not get any of the little cross outs in there too, because I had some cross outs where I misspelled people's names. So the first one might be a cross out. You never know. In that case, I win. I get to keep it. Anybody? Do I get to keep it if it's a mistake, or if I accidentally threw like a something in there? Okay, almost there. It's one of those moments where I want to sing my favorite song about taking beer off the wall. And if y'all live overseas and you're watching and you have no idea, I can't really sing it because I don't want to get copyright slammed. So, okay, here we go. I zipped it all up. That one either. You guys can sing it, but I can't. Hey, Amy. It's been feels like up to 118 here and very moist in the air. It's like breathing through a wet sponge. So with you and your California dry and 102, you haven't lived until I think it got to be like an actual 108 here the other day. With moisture in the air, it's like you're suffocating when you go outside. Okay. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Do we want to know who won? Do we want to know who won the Sharky Shark bag? hadn't planned to sell them on the website, but if you want one and you want to buy one, I'll sell you one. I can think of 1,000 other designs better than that one you could buy. But I'm just saying, if you don't win, I can always sell you one. So, shameless plug for my little business there. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so you see okay, here we go. My eyes are off my face. So anybody who knows me very well, knows that I can't see this far in front of my face. So I can't see. I can't see. And I've got my head turned. And I'm doing the wiggle jiggle with my fingers. The wiggle jiggle jiggle. Okay, I've got one. I've got one, I think. Do I have just one? Just one? Okay. I have Bonnie H0610. And I know I haven't really seen her in the chat. So you have until next Sunday to email me at the thewoolyllama shop at gmail.com. It's usually always in the description box below. So there you go, Bonnie. Bonnie H0610. I need your address, and I need to know that you saw this. Oh, you're gonna need to order a bag. Yeah, I know. I know you need to order a bag, but really, get a different bag. Do you have to have that one? No, I'm kidding. You can have whatever you want to. So there you go, friends. That is, wow, I made a mess on my desk. It's like I have paper everywhere on my desk now. Woo! Well, I hope I'm praying for a flood of purchases. I'm praying because I have a vacation from school so I can start filling orders. But no, don't feel under any obligation. I didn't do this for purchases. I did it for fun and because I like giving crap away. Or as the bag says, I like giving away. The bag again. Here's the bag again. Shark Week. And it's got the little goldfish cracker fish that says, oh bleep, because the big shark's chasing him. That was my husband's design. He was so very proud of it. So very proud of it. So yeah. I think it is Susie Q who got a goldfish bag, a goldfish shark bag, and is putting her patches on her goldfish shark bag. So, I mean, that's a good place to put them. Iron your patches on your bag. Well, email me. Or I can have Derek put it up on the site. Either way. So, just let me know. I don't think they're very expensive. I would have to get with him because I don't remember how many stitches it was. Like I said, we hadn't planned on selling them. I was just going to give one away. Yep, you do need a Dandelion Notions pouch. And you can blame the last giveaway winner for that because she wanted something to go with her winnings, and so she bought some stuff to go with her winnings, and that's how that dandelion pouch came about. I just need to give you guys all the sites that have the designs where we sometimes buy designs. And you can go and see the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of possibilities, that we can choose from. Because I mean, anymore, so I mean, sometimes it's just better to go and buy a design from somebody and support another small business And, especially if we're busy and we can't come up with a design, if it's not something super specific, if it's just like generic ballpark, like, oh, I want dandelions. Okay, well, we can go and we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can go find one from somebody else. So, but like the patches and the YouTube merch and stuff like that, we create all that here because that's specific to us. But like I say, if it's just generic, we'll support another small business. So, um, a huge congratulations to all my winners. I only had one winner, so congratulations to Bonnie. But I really I'm very thankful that y'all made this Shark Week very good for me. It was very exciting every day to wake up and wait to watch to see how many people actually saw it and all of the different comments and mostly the gratitude is what I was happy about, was the people saying thank you for the time that I put into doing the stitches and stuff like that. And it was, some of those comments were really funny to read when y'all trying to put the shark words in them. And some people have a great sense of humor and we're punning on the words, and it's like, this is why I love y'all. This is why I keep coming back. So, well, true, you are all winners. You all have won time with me tonight. So, you've got a personal live appearance with me tonight. So, yeah, you are all winners. And I'm a winner because I got to spend time with you. And I'm blessed to have such a wonderful community. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna have to go and get this young man in bed because he keeps giving me the eyes and he's not happy. So I have, wait a minute, hold on. Susie Q's saying something about her bag. She loves her goldfish bag. She's been, oh, she two on it. Wait, okay, so she's putting her patches on it and she's waiting for the next batch to be mailed out. They look cute on the bag, and everyone who sees the bag thinks it's super cute. Well, I agree. I thought it was super cute. I wish I could, let's see. Let me see if I can find that right fast. Because I almost put it as my um thumbnail for this video, and then I thought, no, I don't want to tease people and make them think that's what they're winning when they're not. So hold on one second. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it because it's got to be right here somewhere. Maybe. Let's see that. Oh, there it is. There it is. So let's see if I can make this big. Share my screen. Maybe not. Let's see. No, it won't let me share my maybe, hold on. I'm almost there, y'all. I've almost got it figured out. There we go. Now then. Now if it will just let me share it. No, well, it won't. Oh well, it won't let me do it. All right, now how do I close it? Yeah, I've got it pulled up like right off to the side over here, but y'all can't see it. So let's see. Let me see if I can do it this way. Of course, I have a cell phone right in front of me. Mm, I'm scrolling. Mm. It's really cute. It's a little goldfish, and he's got a shark fin on his back, and it's just precious. There it is. There it is. Okay. There it is. Is that not adorable? I did that one last year. This is one of the first designs that I bought from someone else, and I did it to celebrate Jaws's birthday last year. Um, so, yep, that's the bag. So, all right, yo. I've had a super great time tonight, and I guess I will see you on the next one. The next one, I don't know. So, love you guys. Take care, and I'll be putting up some more videos soon. So,